Oh, is this thing on? Yep. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Eatin Cheats. Now, when you have to cook food, let's say you don't have an oven or a stove, what options you got? Well, there's ye old fire pit. You make a fire, you cook over that. They've been doing it for eons. It works. Now, say you don't have a fire pit. Let's try it together. You don't have a fire pit. There we go. Because there is lots and lots and lots of space out here, but not necessarily fire rings everywhere. So with, being respectful and not being all up in somebody's fishnet, see my video on etiquette and camping, you can still have a camp and a campfire without a designated fire ring. Yes, they do prefer that you just hang out around those. That's your camp. The 100 plus feet around those is your camp. But if you've got 500 feet between that fire ring and that fire ring, there's room for you in the middle. So you want to bring your own fire ring. That's not a problem. Hang on, let me put on my other glove. So I've got one to show you, but it's kind of schmutzy. I've used it. It was like the thing at last year's RTR at our volunteer camp at Skadden Wash. Oh my gosh, we had everybody huddled around this little bad boy. This little bad boy fits in this case. Yes, smaller than a laptop. You can have a fire pit. What your fire pit will include is you get a frame. Folds down flat, you go pop, boom, there's your frame. Set that down. Dump those out. Your actual fire pit. I mean, it folds up to that. You open it up. Okay, I didn't clean it out super duper good last time, but I got gloves for that. So you stick the fire shield in there. Next, you got a little plate. You put that on the bottom to catch all the schmutz from your logs or your charcoals or whatever. And you have this great little grate. Put that on next to set upon your wood or your charcoals or what have you. There you have a fire pit. Oh my gosh, I just lost my mic. Hang tight. I fix. You're on, right? The last time it wasn't on, I had a lovely video and absolutely no audio. Let's see. Hopefully you will stay there. The clip is a little squiffy sometimes. Okay, where was I? Oh yes, your grill. It comes with a grill surface. The grill surface ain't too bad if you put it this way, because then it'll lock. But if you have it this way, it's gonna wonky. I mean, this way does look more proper. So if you want to have it this way, put it on your grill, you put a little rock under here and a little rock under here, and those will support this and keep it from going whoo when you set a whole bunch of chicken or chops or whatever on there, steaks. But if you're just cooking, heating up a pan of soup, cooking a hot dog or two, chicken breast, something like that, fold it in half. That way, super sturdy, no wimpy, no wonky. You set it on a corner over the flames, you put your stuff on the edge over the flames, and there you have a cooking surface. Let me show you how that works. Yes, we have it in the frame. Okay. So, see, you just put it across the corner. You have a bunch of flames down here. Heating up your food. You got a nice fire in here. It's big enough to handle the logs that you get when you go to the store to buy a package of wood split up. It's long enough to handle those. I mean, they have various sizes. I got one that will actually hold a piece of wood without it sticking out. Because another safety tip, you should not have stuff sticking out of your fire pit. Like, oh, that'll catch on fire within the next couple of hours and burn. No, don't stick it in there if it ain't going to be burning right now. And don't have things sticking out. Don't put anything this long into a fire pit this big. Don't do it. It's not cool. It's against all the safety rules. I'm not saying behave, because that's not in my vocabulary. Well, it is, but I don't like using it. But be smart. Be considerate. Don't torch this whole place just because you want a big ass fire. You don't need a huge fire. Dudes, bigger is not better, and this isn't 6 inches, okay? It's a matter of perspective. Guys' perspectives are a little bit off. I noticed that during COVID, that whole 6 feet between you. Well, this isn't 6 feet. Sorry, dudes, but yeah. Oh, thank God COVID season is over, and we can all gather out here with a respectful distance. Going with the etiquette thing, because it does matter out here. You want to be cool. Don't be a DD. So see my video on etiquette so you know how to behave when you get out here, and good ways to approach and bad ways to approach a camp. And, just little things that'll get your butt kicked if you're out there just willy-nilly walking up on people going, hey! Don't do that. We have respect out here, and we expect you to respect us, and we in turn will respect you. It's a back and forth. It's a two-way street. So we got to be good neighbors. And as good neighbors, I am helping you out here with some tips on how not to starve to death. And anything else I can think of that might help someone coming out here, especially for the first time. Because this is my first winter out here. I've been nomading for 5 months, 5.5 months almost. But there's a lot I don't know. There's a lot I wish I knew going into this. So what I'm doing is trying to help you guys with what I wish I knowed. And hopefully you will come in here well armed and knowing what you're getting into, prepared for what you're getting into, and you can enjoy what you're getting into. Because this into is all about being our best selves. Isn't that just like totally cool? You can rock this. I know you can. I've learned how to do it. You can too. So I hope to see you out here real soon. Don't gas up until you can get to Arizona if you can possibly help it, because oh my gosh, the prices out there. Over at the Arco, over that away. Yeah. It was still $3.99 the other day when I topped off. So that's the cheap stuff. I don't spoil my vehicles. That way they don't get all uppity and say, oh, I want the good shit. Bitch, are you paying for it? No, I am. You're getting the cheap crap, and you're going to like it. And they do. They get used to it. Not a biggie. So there we go. That's my tip on how to cook when you don't have cooking stuff. You go back to the old-fashioned way. You put it over a fire. And if you don't have a fire ring, you can make wood. So there is your tip for the day. Eat, entertain, hang out, enjoy, be awesome, no behaving. You know the rules. Well, it's not like I have hard and fast rules, but behaving sucks. I just don't recommend it at all. It takes the fun out of your day. So you kids, take care, be fabulous, and I will catch you down the road. Shutterbug, out.